Governor Lamont and I strongly support Nick D'Addario as the next First Selectman. And Adrian, I'm going to brag on you in just a minute, but let's just start with why Dave is the right person at the right time.
Dave's not here.
Nick, sorry.
Dave was too.
Dave was, and then, I also know his uncle Dave, but anyway. So Nick's the right person at the right moment because he's been doing the job for 2 years, side by side, doing the very, very hard work of making things happen in municipal government. And both Dave and Nick have been very hands-on. Nick has been living local government for the past 2 years, getting prepared. And the team of Dave and Adrian is consistent, competent, and compassionate leadership.
Dave's not here.
We're so tired we don't know what day it is. Nick.
I'm sorry. I've been just going. I do so apologize. What you are going to get with Dave.
Dave's not here.
Okay.
I'll say that a third time. What you're going to get with Nick and Adrian is competent, consistent, and compassionate leadership. I will say,
I'm Nick D'Addario, and I'm thrilled to be running for Easton's First Selectman.
Dave's not here.
2 years ago I said something simple. I said, you can't complain unless you're willing to get involved. That's what drove me into public service. It's what continues to drive me every single day to roll up my sleeves and do the hard work. And as a local business owner, I bring practical, hands-on executive experience. I know how to manage resources and people, to triage problems and difficult decisions, to be accountable, to drive a team to successful outcomes. My wife Caroline and I chose Easton to raise our son Fritz, who's out there having his third or fourth ice cream, maybe fifth, because of what this town stands for. It stands for agriculture, open spaces, strong schools, and a small town community. I mean, it might be raining, but I'd rather be nowhere else than this town.
I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for quite a while.
And truly, serving as your selectman has been the greatest honor of my life after being father to Fritz. I've had the pleasure of working with Dave Bindelglass for the past 2 years. Dave is an inspirational and transformative leader for this town. And I want to thank him so much for what he's done for me, the advice, the partnership that we've had, and how he's changed this town. And together we've kept the promises that we made. We worked to preserve our town's open spaces and the rural character, which truly is the cornerstone of this town. We've kept our property taxes in check while keeping our schools strong. We expanded recreational opportunities for residents and strengthened support for our seniors. And we moved forward on projects with Susan's help, like the EMS building project down the street, like the increase in updated radios that we have for our emergency service. That's the kind of progress we're talking about, protecting the health and safety of our community. And we've done it all openly and transparently while working across party lines and bringing civility into town government. I believe in a local government that listens, stays focused, and works for everyone. And everyone means whether you've lived in this town for 4 generations or 4 months.
yeah.
And I'm excited to have Adrian Burke as my running mate. I mean, we've heard about Adrian. She perfectly embodies the spirit of Easton with the sense of community that she's built at Greiser's. She took a 100-year-old institution, renewed it while respecting its history. And that's what I think progress is in this town. She served on the Board of Trustees for the library and managed its finances as its treasurer. Her experience as a local business owner, volunteer, and community leader is going to be an invaluable addition to the Board of Selectmen. But I think it's worth mentioning something very unique. Adrian's not a Democrat. She's an unaffiliated voter, and she's going to bring a fresh, much-needed, nonpartisan perspective to the board. And I think that's so key in the times that we're living in. Together, we're going to build upon the successes of the past 6 years. We're going to preserve Easton's character and heritage. We're going to support our residents across generations, invest in education and community resources, and by continuing to govern in a responsive and transparent manner, much like Dave has. That's why this campaign's motto is preservation with progress. I'm running because I love this community. I'm running for my son, for everyone else's children, for all the people of Easton, because we need to fight for our future right now. And we need to preserve, wrong page.
There you go.
Now I'm going the wrong direction, guys.
There we go.
And most importantly, I want to ensure that we continue to keep Easton moving forward while preserving our past and everything that makes our town so unique. So I ask all of you, it's great that you showed up today for a little ice cream, but I know you're going to show up and knock doors with me, and the journey begins, and I'm looking forward to the fight ahead. Thank you.
Dave's not here.
Powerhouse. Powerhouse.